The Queen of Storms. Part 4. The silver star shone brightly above the lake. Aira stared at its light for a long time. Deep inside, she already knew the answer. The next morning, Valora woke beneath clear skies. For the first time in days, there were no storms. No thunder. No strange lights. Only silence. Aira spent the day walking through the town she had always called home. She visited the small market where she bought snacks after school. She passed the college where she had laughed with friends. She wandered through the old streets she knew by heart. Every corner carried a memory. Every memory made leaving harder. That evening she returned home. Her grandmother sat on the porch waiting for her. The older woman smiled softly. "You've made your decision." Aira sat beside her. "How did you know?" "I've known you your whole life." For a moment neither spoke. Then Aira asked quietly, "Did you always know?" Her grandmother nodded. "Not everything. But I knew you were special." Tears filled Aira's eyes. "Why didn't you tell me?" "Because you deserved a normal childhood." The answer hurt. Yet somehow it also comforted her. Her grandmother gently held her hand. "No matter where you go, this will always be your home." Aira leaned forward and hugged her tightly. Neither wanted to let go. The following morning, the people of Valora gathered near the giant spacecraft. News of Aira's departure had spread throughout the town. Many still struggled to believe the truth. Others simply came to say goodbye. The commander stood beside the open entrance of the vessel. Waiting. Aira looked around one last time. The hills. The streets. The river. The town she loved. Then her eyes found Kieran. He stood quietly at the edge of the crowd. For a moment the noise around them disappeared. Only the two of them remained. Aira walked toward him. Neither knew what to say. Finally Kieran smiled. "You really are leaving?" Aira laughed softly through her tears. "It looks that way." The smile faded. "When you become queen, don't forget us." "Never." She meant it. Kieran reached into his pocket and removed a small silver pendant. "You should take this." Aira looked at it. It wasn't valuable. It wasn't magical. But it had been Kieran's favorite possession since childhood. She accepted it carefully. "I'll keep it." The wind moved gently around them. For a second it felt as though time itself had stopped. Then the commander stepped forward. "Your Majesty." The moment had arrived. Aira looked at Kieran one final time. "Goodbye." Kieran shook his head. "No." She looked confused. He smiled. "See you again." Aira smiled back. Then she turned and walked toward the spacecraft. The doors slowly closed behind her. Outside, the people of Valora watched as brilliant blue light surrounded the vessel. The engines awakened. The ground trembled. And then the ship rose into the sky. Higher. Higher. Until it became nothing more than a shining star. Aira stood beside a great window inside the spacecraft. Earth slowly grew smaller beneath her. For a moment sadness filled her heart. Then something incredible appeared ahead. A world unlike anything she had ever seen. Silver oceans shimmered beneath rings of glowing blue light. Floating cities drifted above crystal forests. Mountains sparkled like diamonds beneath distant stars. Elaria. Her home. The spacecraft descended toward the capital city. Millions had gathered below. The streets overflowed with people. Flags waved. Lights filled the sky. The moment the ship landed, cheers erupted across the planet. Aira stepped onto the royal platform. The crowd stretched farther than she could see. Then memories flooded back completely. Her childhood. Her parents. Her people. Her world. Everything returned. A royal attendant approached carrying a magnificent crown formed from crystal and silver. The crown was gently placed upon her head. Lightning danced across the heavens. The skies glowed. The people knelt. Millions of voices echoed as one. Long live Queen Aira! Aira looked across the endless sea of faces. She was no longer the girl who wondered why storms followed her. She was no longer the girl searching for answers. She had finally found them. Far away on Earth, Kieran stood beneath the night sky. A single silver star shone brighter than all the others. He smiled. Somehow, he knew. She had finally gone home. And so began the reign of the Queen of Storms. The end of Chapter 1. If you enjoyed this story and want to continue the adventure in Chapter 2, don't forget to like this video, subscribe to Story Galaxy, and turn on notifications so you never miss the next chapter of the Queen of Storms. The journey has only just begun.